Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Asri Aizat Babadusham. 286602 is my matrix number. Right now, I would like to discuss the introduction of tourism in Malaysia. Moving from one area to another is an activity that is referred to as a travel. This may be relevant to travel on a global, local or long distance scale, as well as to specific types of travel. Importantly, travel may take the form of either geometric journeys or one-way tour packages, and travelers can be motivated by a broad range of different reasons. As a result, the travel industry refers to the several sub-industries that come under the category of the wider service sector and respond to the demands and preferences of people who have traveled to a variety of locations around the world. The rapid digital revolution, the significant rise in the application of this technology, as well as the rise in population density and consumption, all pose a threat to the city, particularly the tourism sector, which feels exceptionally high levels of demand, as well as the public as a whole. Malaysia's tropical climate makes it ideal to visit at any time of the year. The beaches and islands in Malaysia, which enjoy year-round weather, are among the country's greatest assets, as they have home to many cultures and pleasant atmosphere. The surrounding landscape, accessible activities, and local economy affect visitors' choices. Cultures influence travelers' decisions. Perceptions of a location might affect travel choices and behavior. Malaysia has hot summers and cold evenings even in winter. The nation has exciting festivals, unique artworks, architecture, food and entertainment. Its diverse land and maritime ecosystems make it ideal for ecotourism. Strong government support and stable policies are most likely to boost Malaysian tourism. Physical structures such as cultural, genuine and scenic tourist destinations and hospitality of the total tourism service, which relates to tourism-related activities, and also the total tourism product, are crucial to tourism. Tourism options include hotels, resorts, apartments, foods, restaurants, bars, cafes, destination transit, shopping malls, and travel agents. Tourists need transportation to and from tourist places. Without these services, tourist attractions will be extremely slow and unproductive. Proper management of the site and tourist attractions is essential for a great travel experience. Smart mobility advances will depend on how well tourist traffic can be integrated with the country's or region's current transportation infrastructure. Malaysia is one of 12 mega-diverse nations that value social, environmental and cultural legacies. Malaysia's tourism policy and law follow Agenda 21. Plan Nasional includes Agenda 21. Malaysia's tourism policy formed to boost the sector. The policy promoted ecotourism. A more specialized strategy was established after 3 years. National Ecotourism Master Plan authorized in 1996. This program aims to boost ecotourism. The strategy will execute 6 core strategies thrust, including government reform, construction of an inclusive tourist investment zone, and tourism sector digitization.
Tourism is a person who make a visit or tour in some location. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the growth and development of the tourism industry. This is said to be because for the tourism travel restrictions have been implemented either between states and countries in order to curb the spread of the epidemic. Implementation has been practiced by most countries including Malaysia. According to the Prime Minister of his PKP will be implemented continuously as the number of COVID-19 cases will increase further. Based on the figure, the total performance of tourists coming to the state in Malaysia experienced a clear decline between 2019 compared to 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. All states are experiencing challenges regarding the tourism sector due to the implementation of the restriction. Selangor's domestic visitor expenditure receipt were RM 7.1 billion, which show a decrease of 52.8% compared to last year. Apart from that, the state of Sarawak also showed a very significant decrease, which experienced a decrease of 61%, Perak negative 61.5, and Pahang negative 64.1. And this figure has shown that during the period 11 January 2020 to 16 March 2020, the cancellation of hotel room bookings reached a total of 117,084 and caused the operator to suffer a loss of RM 68 million and 119,364 due to the COVID-19 outbreak.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Ahmed Amirul bin Cik Nur. My matric number is 289797. Today I want to talk about impact on airline. Impact on airline. The airline sector is very important for the country. This is because the sector has huge profit in increasing national income. The effect of COVID-19 on the national airline sector is that the increase in revenue of the airline sector will be affected. Progress in the airline sector is underdeveloped. Next, impact deterioration of the national economy. Airline sector make a salary reduction of 50%. The airline sector has implemented cost-saving measures to deal with the effect of the COVID-19 epidemic. The effect of COVID-19 on the airline sector is that the airline have offered unpaid leave to employees 5 days per month for 6 months. The effect of COVID-19 on the airline sector is to reduce the workforce and lastly, affect the reputation of the airline.
Good day everyone, and today I would like to discuss about my part, which is impact on accommodation. In both rural and urban tourism, tourist accommodation play an essential role. It allows tourists to remain for an extended period of time to enjoy the area and its attractions while also contributing to the local economy via their spending. As said before, tourism is one of the Malaysia's most important businesses, accounting for 5.9% of the country's GDP and employing about a quarter of the country's entire workforce, and accommodation is a part of it. According to a survey conducted by DOSCM 2020, the accommodation service in Malaysia observed a shift in income of 50% or more from the initial income before pandemic began. According to the same poll, 14.6% of people lost their jobs, 22.2% went on unpaid leave, and 21.1% managed to work from home. While the MOTEX registration show that the region has over 290,000 rooms, a conservative estimate of 200,000 rooms was chosen. The cancellation of tourist trips had a significant impact on the hotel economy, since all the tourists cancelled their hotel reservations. Tourists cancelled 1,784 accommodation bookings from January to March before the lockdown period, resulting in a considerable income drop of 68,190,364 because of the increasing incidence of COVID-19. The table shows the locations, number of cancelled rooms and loss of money due to the cancelled room. This was all about the MCO and during the pandemic of COVID-19. Kuala Lumpur, the hotel capital and popular tourist destination, lost RM 23,020,301 in income due to the cancellation of 55,050 rooms. The cancellation of roughly 170,085 hotel rooms resulted in a total income loss about RM 68,190,364 for all states. The COVID-19 pandemic has an impact in resulting in an MCO. Staff in the hotel business are also in a bad condition, as many hotels are downsizing, lowering compensation, and putting their employees on unpaid leave for an uncertain amount of time. This table shows the data of the locations, salary reduced for employee, unpaid leave, and laid off employees. As an example, in Kuala Lumpur, the number of salary reduced employees are 2,880, unpaid leaves are 3,641, and laid off employees are 542. This shows a negative impact of COVID-19 in accommodation industry. The data shows reveals that in Kuala Lumpur, where the total number of employees is 17,826, 16% of employees have had their pay reduced, 20% employees have been sent on unpaid leave by the hotel, and 3% of employees have lost their employment. Star Malaysia stated that a total of 56,299 hotel employees were affected by the pandemic, with 9% of employees suffering from salary reduction by the hotel, 17% of employees suffering from the hotel sending them on unpaid leaves for an unknown period, and 2,041 hotel employees suffering from layoffs by the hotel. During MCO, a required 14-day quarantine period has been devised for all Malaysians returning to the country on April 3, 2020, in order to eliminate any possible COVID-19 infections. MOTEC contacted MAH to add hotels to all points of entry with an initial list of 10,000 beds and RM50 per room per night and a maximum of 3 meals provided by the government. By April 12, 2020, the waiting list had grown to over 23,000 rooms, with around 12,000 Malaysians quarantined. The revenues from this are not expected to alter industry figures, but they will be beneficial to the hotels participating, as they will have little revenue during the MCO. As a result, the situation of Malaysia was not good at all during season of COVID-19 MCO, but now the accommodation industry is getting better and the process of recovering of the losses are ongoing well. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, both short and long-term tourism restoration initiatives are needed. Because of international air travel, several countries ban public gatherings inside and outside. COVID-19 affects global tourism. First, tourism business closed due to virus control. Other companies and services might boost the tourism industry. If they reopen, they will follow the new rules. Pandemics may harm tourism locally and globally. COVID-19 size makes recovery impossible. Despite the industry's recent accomplishments, pandemic ravaged tourism needs a long-term comprehensive recovery strategy. Thank you.